What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the MLG Pro Scrims. Goldenboy here with Benson, and we just saw Quantic Gaming come back in that last one. Now it is 3-2. VVV Gaming still in the lead. Can they get this game? I mean, I don't know. Benson, what are your thoughts?
It's going to be tough. I mean, obviously, we just changed host as well, so that is going to be a bit of a deciding factor. But Quantic, they're playing with the momentum, and they're playing a lot better than we saw in those first three maps. I mean, those first three maps VVV just took, and it was so simple. I mean, Sharp, Caught Fire, Goonjar, realized all of them. They played so well. Whereas now, Quantic going into the CTF, this could be the deciding factor for who's going to win this program.
All right, well, guys, let's go ahead and start it up here, as it should be a pretty great matchup. Really looking forward to seeing what... Oh, I got to switch teams. My bad. So it seems like my control is borked. All right, there we go. Yeah. All right, so sorry about that. I had to switch teams. Shout out to my boy Will, who just yelled into my ear, and it sounded like the voice of God. Anyway, with that said, so Quantic Gaming, they have the potential to come back in this game, Ben, but VVV, Sharp, I know that he wants to close this one out for Mullet Nation. Let's see if he could do so. Let's jump into the action. And who you want to kick things off with, Ben?
I think we should have a look at VVV, see how they're going to respond to this Quantic momentum, because they need to put a stop to it, and they need to do it very quickly. They can't allow Quantic to get a lead in the CTA, because if they do, that is going to be Quantic coming back into this program and leveling things up. It is a best of 9. Currently, VVV 3-2 in the lead, and that's a good start for VVV. 2 kills already in their name. Goonjar's going to make that 3 as he shuts down Assassin. Nice start from VVV.
Yeah, you can actually see Sharp here. He's going to be the one that I'm on board with now. Finding a player right in front of him, able to take him out. And Vengeance, though, with the stop on Goon, as Flawless is going for that rotation. He's going to find a player in front of him, too. That was going to be realized, and he was going to take out Flawless on that basketball court. Sharp losing control in the kitchen, as Vengeance will be there for that stop. Let's go ahead and see what's going on with Goon, as he's going to be off the spawn. His teammates just got taken out on the other end of that one. That was going to be realized, and a player in front of him, that was going to be Vengeance with that kill there on Goon. And now we're starting to see that VVV is going to transition over to the ring side. Instead of pushing pool, we're going to redirect our attention and go ring. What do you think about that one, Ben?
Well, it's an interesting strategy, if I'm honest, but right now they just need to be making sure that they don't lose a flag. You can see, realize he's going to have to play so defensive. They're actually going for a very ambitious flag pull, immediately going to get shut down by Assassin. So some nice defensive work being done by Quantic. Realize just waiting for his teammates to spawn in. But at the minute, it doesn't really look like VVV have any map control at all. They just need to try and get these few kills and then forward as a team. Yeah,
no one really has that that ground yet, and Theory able to pick up one. He gets a second as well and shoots the body of Sensor, because that is just mean. And he does that there, which means that he's mad. And when Theory gets mad, I've seen Theory drop numbers. When I was casting over in Canada, he actually ended up dropping, I believe it was a 26 in a row kill. Like he had a streak of 26. Yeah, on LAN, by the way, and there was no lag. No. He would have gotten a Moab, 100%. So yeah, that's just, showing you, like, Theory is a very talented player. But on the other end of this one, though, I do think that Quantic Gaming, they're playing a lot more controlled than before.
Yeah. Now, in Theory, just as you were mentioning, he's really caught fire. 5 kills to his name right now. He is just challenging everything and winning everything as well. Is he going to get another kill? No, he's not. Gets shut down by Sensor finally. But in terms of, both these two teams, it just seems to be very passive play from both of them. I think they both know how important this map is. This is either going to put Quantic back in the game, or it's going to put VVV one map away from victory. So this is a crucial map to win in this pro scrim. And you can tell both teams just playing a little bit too passively right now. However, VVV getting some good match. They're going to push. Assassin's going to be left at the back of the flag. He's going to get a huge piece and manages to defend that flag. Huge play right there from Assassin.
Yeah, and you can see that Assassin was shooting a player on the other side, but no one was really there. I think that was a dead body, but Assassin just kept it alive, and he ends up getting the other kill as well. So all 3 members of VVV that pushed up, Assassin was able to stop them. So very great plays. Assassin not able to clean up that kill, though, as Realize is able to pick up 2 on that one. Actually, he takes out his own teammate, so he only took out Assassin. Theory's going to be the last one left alive for VVV, playing the garden area, waiting for a player to come out. He's going to find him, putting in the shots. Can't do anything about that one, though. That was Vengeance who couldn't do anything about it. Theory with the stop. And you know what, though? This, like you had mentioned before, Ben, no one's getting map control. This has pretty much just been, all right, let's get a few kills, push in. Get a few kills, push in. But no one really has that dominance in this game. Just as I say that, Flawless pulls the flag.
Yeah, Flawless is going for a flagpole, but Theory is going to say thank you very much. Two-piece flag return. That's going to put me halfway towards my Hellstorm missile now with 1 minute 25 still to go. He's making his way down this right-hand side of the map. This is smart play from him, looking to try and build those score streaks. See Center, he can get that kill as well. Can Theory build towards that Hellstorm? One more on the stairs. Only going to get the assist, but this could be good for VVV.
Yeah.
They could actually try and pull this flag.
Yeah, and you know what too though, what I really like here from VVV was that Theory played that one slow. He didn't try and play super aggressive. Unfortunately though, Assassin is just on fire. He is stopping everyone and anyone. As soon as that flag's in their hand, his bullets become a magnet right to their body because he has just been taking them out. And if we look at the stats here, by the way, he's 7 and 8, so it's nothing too crazy and impressive, but he has 2 returns, which is fantastic. On the other end of that one though, Theory 11 and 6, and he has 2 returns of his own. Theory able to pick up a kill right there. Sensor with the stop, and just as we were talking about this entire game, it has been a game of no one team being able to get that control, but now Goonjar has the flag, and it seems as if VVV has finally gained some kind of advantage.
Yep, Quantic. Oh, that's a huge kill. I'm not entirely sure who got that because he was EMP, but that was a massive kill straight out of money window to shut down Goonjar. That flag is looking like it could be returned. It's going to be left to Sharp to try and keep the flag alive. He's not going to be able to do so. Flawless is going to get that kill, and this first side of CTF raid is going to end 0-0.
Wow. Very different game here. Quantic Gaming stepping it up 110%. But VVV, you never count them out. They were so strong in our first 3 games here. And Flawless, by the way, on a 5 score streak, Benson, going into the half. So that is fantastic for for Quantic Gaming.
Yep, they need to try and build on that. Well, that's the most important thing. You know, if you can get score streaks on that second side, it's going to help them out massively. You can either use your score streaks on CTF to defend a flag run, or, you know, you can use it aggressively. You could use it to stop an enemy flag run. You know, they're so important in CTF that you really have to make sure that you are very, very efficient with those score streaks.
Yeah, we've seen players oftentimes. I saw one time, it was pretty hilarious. A player was running and then threw a sentry behind him that he had as he was running with the flag. And I was just like, that is not going to work. And it ends up picking up 2 kills. So it was just like, it was fantastic cutoffs that he made himself, you know. But Assassin able to pick up a kill there. He is going to get dropped by Realize. 2 down for Quantic Gaming, as Flawless is still going to be working on that streak, playing all the way back inside of the Quantic base here, which I don't blame him for. But his teammate Sensor not letting anyone get to Flawless because he just picked up 2 of his own.
Yeah, nice play coming from Center. But Flawless needs to be careful. You know, the worst thing that could happen here is someone throws a nade back there anticipating someone to be there, blows up that van, shuts down Flawless, and he doesn't get those streaks. So you have to think, you know, with obviously score streaks being included in the meta game of Call of Duty now in Black Ops 2, when players start playing defensively like this, is it actually going to be damaging the team? I mean, okay, yeah, score streaks can be game-changing, but if, for example, Flawless is in there for a minute now, he hasn't had a single kill, that means that's map control Quantic aren't getting. So is this realistically helping his team?
Yeah, but you also have to think about it like this, though, Ben. I mean, he could push out. He's only like 50 points from getting his Hellstorm and Lightning Strike. I mean, look, and then he gets the kill, so there you go. So, okay, I understand what you're saying, and I totally get it, but he just got a Hellstorm and Lightning Strike, so that means that now they have control because they have streaks.
Very, very true, but Flawless just needs to try and make some plays now that he has that streak. Can't afford to be this defensive.
And I don't know.
The rest.
All right, Flawless is good. All right,
yeah,
woo.
Flawless is good.
It's the Walmart's closing down. That's what's going on. So they're like, hey, man, you got to get out of here. You know, they're just or what big supermarket chain do you guys have in the UK?
We have Tesco.
Costco, okay. So the Costco usually has the interwebs over. Oh, Flawless ends up getting dropped by Theory there. And it seems like Theory is not going to be able to pull that flag just yet, but his teammate is going to be there to pull that flag. That was going to be Realize. The stop was going to be made inside of the zigzag. Realize in red as he's going to take that flag right through ring. And I was talking about a supermarket there because, you know, like the internet closed down and all that stuff, but you know what I mean.
I got you. It's fine.
Yeah,
it's fine.
that's why we connect, baby. Anyway, but Flawless ended up picking 2 with that Lightning Strike, by the way. And now that Hellstorm, is this wise, Benson? I mean, well, it makes perfect sense.
They're trying to just make sure that they can get that return. And as you can see, there's actually no one in a position to get that return. So they've used 2 score streaks. All they've essentially done is just delay this flag. And what's important to note as well is VVV, they have streaks of their own. Theory with that Hellstorm missile. Now, as long as he doesn't waste it, like essentially Quantic have just done, it's going to be VVV sitting pretty in this CTF game.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, and I know that some players may disagree with me, but sometimes you just got to let it go. You know, I mean, it was a kind of a waste there. The flag was too far out. You had no players in the position, maybe with the lightning strike, but then Realize ended up picking a 2-piece in the zigzag, and then the Hellstorm came out. If I would have saw that 2-piece, I totally wouldn't have even bothered. I just would have said, you know what? Forget it. This is it.
Yeah.
They're going to be able to get that flag. And just as we were talking about it, you know, Goonjar has picked up all streaks. So now he is fully streaked out. He has trophy systems protecting his sentry. That is pretty much just going to do it there as far as defense is concerned. With 1 minute and 38 seconds, Quantic Gaming is going to have to play out of their mind in order for them to come back.
I just can't see it happening. Goonjar with the Hellstorm, with the lightning strike as well. You have to remember that Theory, he has a Hellstorm missile as well. Quantic, no streaks at all now because they used them trying to defend that flag. It would have been much smarter to, you know, save that Hellstorm missile, use it in as aggressive manner to try and get yourself back into the CTF game. 1 minute 15 remains on this round 2 of CTF raid. I
was looking at Flawless's POV on that one, and he did not get caught by that sentry, which was quite surprising. But he almost had that kill on the backside by Laundry and just couldn't close it out. So now Quantic's working all of ringside while the guys in VVV are working the pool side. You have that sentry, which is that 5th man hanging out in the back there. And you know what? I think that Quantic Gaming, I mean, they're playing super aggressive right now, but there's only 2 players left, and I don't think they're going to be able to do anything here.
Yeah, 42 seconds left. Really not enough time for Quantic to try and get... I mean, you have to think, A, they have to get rid of the sentry guy. But before they do that, they have to take rid of the trophy systems. And whilst they're doing that, they're giving away their position, they're wasting time, but they have no map control anyway. VVV all over the Quantic base, and this is going to be 1-0 to VVV, which is now going to put them 4-2 up in this best-of-9 series.
Yep, Goonjar has that flag, taking it over to the ringside. There's going to be 3 players left here for Quantic Gaming in the backside, so by their spawn. And here comes a Hellstorm. That is pretty much going to do it. GG. Great plays by VVV. They're going to go up 4-2 in the series. 1 game away from taking this pro scrim. And you have to think to yourself, if you are Quantic Gaming, you know, you let that one just sink, like barely get away from you there. Some poor use of score streaks. You have to be thinking, all right, we got to play this one a little bit smarter going into hardpoint.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is why I said that map was so important, because now VVV, they're just 1 map away from taking the series. Quantic, they have to try and crawl back into this series if they can have any chance of taking the victory. Looking at that scoreboard there, Theory, Realize, and Goonjar all mid-20 kills. They played that fantastically, whereas Quantic really struggling so far.
Yeah, Assassin was 11 and 24 on that, so that is not what you want. He's been playing great this entire scrim, but that game just was not him at all. He had a great first half as well, and just could not seem to get things cooking on the second. I think he had about 8 kills or 9 kills when we closed out the first half, so we only got 2 kills on that other half. That's insane. Well, guys, we're going to have hardpoint coming up next here, so don't go anywhere. I believe it's going to be standoff hardpoint, if I'm correct. I could be wrong. I think it's actually, I think yes, it is going to be standoff hardpoint. So, with that said, Benson, predictions for this one. Can Quantic Gaming come back?
You know, I think that might just be the final nail in the coffin. I can't really see Quantic coming back into this now. They're really going to have to change their playstyle to be more aggressive. That was the key. That was what started that comeback in the first place. They just started playing with all sorts of aggression, getting in VVV's faces, making those important kills, whereas now VVV just 1 map away from the series. This is theirs to lose.
All right, well, we'll see what happens when we come back. Guys, tweet the stream. Let people know what's going on. It's VVV Gaming versus Quantic, and VVV is currently up in the series 4-2. Can they close it out in this next game, or is Quantic Gaming going to answer back? Find out after the break. Don't go anywhere.